friends, it's Brownloaf here and welcome to Dumb Luck as we embark on a bold new part of the journey. We are done with the Dunwich big box and we stepping out into the world to see what awaits us. So, what have I decided we're going to do? Well, I have been thinking about it quite a lot, the best way to proceed. And yeah, truth be told, probably tie myself in knots about it a little bit. But then, you know, after a little bit of contemplation and nice chat with my mate Pedador, I think in my mind there's someone sitting there with a clipboard making sure that I'm doing everything right and by the book. And of course, this is just a bit of fun. So I've decided just to follow where I think the fun is. Will I be taking every investigator through? I don't know. I'll decide as we go. But I have decided that to kick off with, I will be going with Zoey because I had a right laugh with Zoey. It was really, really good fun. Also, I'm thinking for a little bit of continuity, I will just carry on with Zoey and just sort of see how far I get. And yeah, it should be good. I think it'll be a good way to do it. And then, you know, if I make it to the top of the mountain, perhaps I'll then step back and look at some other people and save all the scenario 8s for a sort of grand finale, but I think to be honest, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself because we have got quite a ridiculous task ahead of us. I don't think you could design a scenario that is worse suited for this deck than the Miskatonic Museum. I've decided not to go through, not to stick the deck lists up anymore because you can click on the link, and also I'll just talk a bit about it before I go through it. But this is a deck that didn't have an awful lot of clue tech. It also didn't have an awful lot of decent weapons. It didn't really have an awful lot of anything. Greta Wagner was unbelievably important. Eavesdrop didn't really work. Interrogate, well, okay, it might be good. However, the hunting horror isn't a humanoid, so it's not going to work. So it kind of all started coming down to the icons. But look, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Why don't we just see what we get and take it from there? Now, I just realised, having pressed record, I have absolutely no idea how much experience I've got to spend. So I'm going to have my first pause already. Okay, I found it. I had to migrate my database on Arkham cards. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's important. If you said 7, you were right. How did I get 7? I'm guessing that some of those must be maybe pity experience from the campaign. Of course, I have been getting double experience in scenarios. So there we go. I've got 7. Now, I don't know if you remember, but this was the deck where actually the cards in my deck, some of them are so precious that I'm almost afraid of upgrading. But anyway, that is the fun. What would we like to see? Upgraded Greta would be incredible. Anything that made me get Greta for my deck would be incredible. There's an upgraded evidence. I've got one of them already. A second of those would be lovely. Anything with intellect icons. Let's just see what we get. So 7 cards, 7 XP. Let's see what we get. Top card is yoink. Ooh, physical training. Yeah, okay. Well, it's the new one. Let's give it a read. Uses 2 resources. Replenish these resources at the start of each round. Spend 1 resource from your resource pool or from physical training to get the +1 to the willpower or the combat. So this is like normal physical training, except it's got a little bit of bunts just stuck on it, just a little bit of money. I'll tell you where this might be good, breaking into the museum, because there is no way I'm wasting any clue tech whatsoever breaking into the museum. So actually that'd be pretty good. Also, it means you get the guy who knows his way around the museum and gives you +2 for that last investigate. Listen to me planning how I'm going to end the scenario. I don't even think I'll get that far. Let's see what's next. We've got 3 experience left. That is enough for Keen Eye. Keen Eye would be magic. Empty vessel. Okay, too expensive, so I don't have to look up and see what that does. Whoa, it's another talent. Okay, look at, I mean, this is hilarious. Look, I get the one that does willpower, I get 2 that do combat, and I get the one that does foot. No intellect. Okay, right. Well, I haven't used one of the composures for a while, but okay, yeah, fine. Sanity soak, yeah. I'm not delighted, but that's okay. Non-directorial must be assigned to combat training. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, so we've got 2 XP left. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's not what I asked for, but I would have loved it. Not getting this 45. Police badge. Ooh. Okay, police badge. Give me extra actions. Yeah, okay. Well, I haven't got any clue tech. I've got 1 question mark. But I've got some alright cards there. I think this museum is looking incredibly dodgy now. Do you know the paradox of the museum is I can't. The entire campaign rests on me doing it, so I can get the Necronomicon, so I can get the +1 to intellect, which is my biggest weakness, which is why I probably won't be able to do the museum. Oh, it's like Back to the Future. Here we go. Right, let's see what 3 cards we're going to lose. That is a total disaster. Oh, right. Okay, so we've lost evidence. We did get 1 previously, but that is a real blow. Man, just those 2 icons are bad enough. Oh, dear. Tetsamori, yeah, I mean, he was a nice bit of soak, and he could have helped me get my, no, I can't even think what I was going to get, but he could have got me the police badge, and that would be amazing. Look at this guy's sideburns, he looks like, what's his name? What's the cyclist's name? I can't think what his name is. Oh, okay, it'll come to me. I'll probably start the next part of the video just by shouting his name. Yeah, I'm not happy about that because he's got an intellect icon. I couldn't care less about Relentless. I don't have enough. I don't have anything that does extra damage. So that's, yeah. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty tough, guys. I think if I'm completely honest, which there's no reason for me not to be honest. Do you know what? I can't even think straight because I can't think what this guy's name is. Hang on. It's Bradley Wiggins. It's Bradley Wiggins. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's Bradley Wiggins. Right. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I think this is definitely. It's not exactly a downgrade, and I am pretty happy with this. That is going to help me get through the break into the museum. Yeah, that's a real shame. Every single intellect icon is absolutely worth its weight in gold at the moment. Relentless can just go. Right, okay, well there we go. I will see you on the main gameplay, which is going to be somewhat of a struggle, but also plenty of fun, I'm sure. All right, I'll catch you there, guys. Bye bye. Right, that's it. The wait is over. It is time to take Zoey to the museum. Oh, that's so exciting. I cannot wait for this. Do you know what? It's been over 100 days since I posted my my last Zoey video, and you know, the first part of the Gillian Anderson quartet is going to face her hardest challenge in the museum. So let's talk strategy. Well, I have got one, believe it or not. I think it all comes down to really not wasting any icons, not wasting any clue tech, and not wasting any clues. So here's the plan. We're going to try and break into the museum halls for a few reasons. Firstly, it's easier. That's quite a big, that's a reason enough on its own. Secondly, if we break into the museum halls, it means that at the end of the scenario, we get this fine chap who's sitting there saying, let me help you clear these last clues. And he's a damn sight more helpful than Adam Lynch. Look at the state of Adam Lynch, who is just basically a liability. I mean, yeah, okay, he saves you in action there, but that's not much. Whereas this guy gives me a +2 to my intellect, and also there's cards that deal 1 direct damage to allies. So yeah, that's all good. And the other thing is, and this only occurred to me a moment ago. These 2 clues stay in play, and this is a relatively safe location, whereas some of these places, oh, they're absolute dives. So yeah, if it comes to it, I could pick up these 2 clues, and that would really help me out. So I'm going to try and break in. I'm going to try and break in fairly quickly. However, we have got quite a big total doom threshold of 19. So we've got 19 turns to make it work. Let's talk about the Chaos Bag. The Chaos Bag is not horrible. If I go into a test at 2+, I'm looking at an 81% chance of success, so it would have to be classed as bad luck to fail that. But even on just +1, I think it was 63%, 64%, something like that. And the other thing about +1 is it means you don't trigger the cultist, which is if you fail, you bring the hunting horror into play. That being said, obviously the hunting horror is going to help me get some clues. Against his will, it has to be said, but still nonetheless, he will be helping me out. But even with that in mind, even if I'm on evens against something, true, the probabilities drop to 25%. However, if I spend an entire turn investigating on an evens, actually I get up to about 58% chance of getting at least one clue. So it's worth going for it. Of course, the danger there is we could accidentally get the cultist. Students aren't happy. If I get a student, it is -2, and I have to put one of my clues on my current location. I've got to respect that the whole game, but that is even if I pass the blooming test. This is the old version of I was going to say monsters. I was going to say Midnight Mars. I went to say Midnight Mars again and said monster something. Miskatonic Museum is the word I'm looking for. So there is the trick here that actually when the agenda advances and the oh my goodness me, hunting horror comes into play, this isn't active, so he doesn't bulk up every time I see him. Having said that, I could do him on 4 health because then I can use my evidence level 2. Right, so what am I after? Well, really, I need to get through this door. And I need to get through it urgently. Otherwise, this could just end incredibly quickly. I don't think there's much else to say. Oh, yes, there is something else to say. I've got some exciting news. So stick around to the end of the debrief because I've got a little announcement. All right, here we go. We're ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Shuffled. Let's see what our 5 cards are. Here we go. Okay, not today. Right, calling in favours. Oh my god. Right, there we go. Well, there's both my weaknesses. Marksmanship, not so much. Run for your life, not so much. Counter punch, and scrying. I mean, that's not far off a hard mulligan. The only thing is, marksmanship, I'm not going to use for the sake of marksmanship, so I might as well keep it as a combat icon. I don't really want to use counter punch for such a thing, so I will mulligan those 4. Here we go. What do we got? Police badge, Bradley Wiggins. Bandolier, brilliant. So I could happily commit those 2 to this test. That would put me at +1. That gives me a 60-something% chance. Intrepid. It's the double intrepid. Oh, maybe we'll get to do the double intrepid trick. Right, so it looks like... So do I actually just commit the police badge with everything else on it? It's an interesting decision already, isn't it? I kind of feel like I think I like the 63% chance, so I'm going to start by attempting this, and I'm going 6 on 5. Skulls are in my favour, cultists are in my favour, students are not in my favour. Let's get off to a strong start, please. It's a -1. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Look at that. We've advanced the first act in 1 action. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, what happens is we reveal that. We go to breaking and entering. Oh, we were on breaking and entering. Sorry, these are in the wrong order. There we go. We enter here, and that's it. That's revealed. So we're not going to hang around there trying to get clues. There's no point. So that's first action, second action. From the third action, I'll put the police badge into play. There we go. Right, upkeep. A good start. Cryptic writings. Good. That's 2 icons. That's 2 intellect icons. Let's see what we get. We are going to test out we're going to test our intellect. We're going to lose an action for each point we failed by. We could get pretty brutalised here. I think we just have to accept that. We're 2 on 3, and there's the students. So that's actually failing by 3. So that's my entire turn gone. I don't drop a clue because I haven't got one. I think I'm just going to have to suck that up. I'm not going to waste my police badge just trying to counter that. So here we go. Upkeep. Flesh Ward. It's just probably going to be a willpower icon. Has got 1 bit of sanity soak, so we've kind of lost a turn there. Okay, if the hunting horror is in play, add 1 doom of it. If it's not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for it. That's not great news at all. That's really going to slow me down, and I've got none of my clue tech. Right, where are you, hunting horror? Look at all these things that aren't enemies. There we go. Hunting horror comes into play. gains the shadow spawned card, and it looks like we're going to be spending a whole turn just fighting this guy and wasting our time. Bit annoying, but what can one do? Here we go. We're fighting. We're 4 on 2. This guy's got retaliate, which isn't great. Okay, that's a -3 because of the skulls are -3 when he's in play. Not a great start. Let's go again. Second attack. 4 on 2. Don't feel like the mulligan worked in our favour. Elder Sign. Oh, that's 2 damage. Nice. Whoa, look at that. That's actually good news. And then finally, come on, I'd love this to hit. I'd love this to hit. Here we go. Cultist. Yes, perfect. Okay, he's gone. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of our clue tech to take advantage of it, and we're certainly not Roland, so we can't do anything. We're making pretty slow progress. Okay, let's put my rig here and my hand here. Here we go. So, can you see my hand there? Not very well. Okay, let's put that over there and over there. Okay, so we've got True Grit. Probably not going to do very much. No clue tech. All we need is a turn where we can actually do something, please. Okay, so here is an opportunity to go for my double intrepid play. I could do this. I could move back and investigate twice. That's probably poor use of it. Okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. We're not going to get a better opportunity than this. So we are testing willpower 3. Yeah, we're 6, and if we fail, we either discard 5 cards from the top, or we take 1 damage. Probably take the 1 damage, but there we go. So 6 on 3. Let's see what we get. -1. Excellent. So we got double intrepid. Excellent. How exciting. Right. So, you see, we could use the police badge to really take advantage of this now. So, first action. God, you know what? Now that I've said that, maybe I should go here and use my police badge. So I'll have 4 investigates. And I'll be 4 on 3, because these 2 places have got far lower shrouds. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do it. First action. Second action, we're investigating. So this is 4 on 3, reasonable odds. Cultist, that's a clue. 4 on 3 again. I mean, if this hits, we don't have to use the police badge, which will be superb. Yes, excellent stuff. Look at that, 2 clues. Woo, it's happening. Well done, Intrepid. That's superb. Right, okay, end of my turn. Upkeep. Desperate Search. We're not quite desperate yet, but we're not far off. This is the 4th Doom. The big guy's coming in. Let's see what we get. Curse Luck. Terrible. As you could probably tell. Oh, I forgot I got +1 to my willpower. Hopefully we get a willpower test. All right, very little to do here except move to a location. And hope we get some bit of clue tech when the big guy turns up. Right, okay, you cannot investigate admin office if you have 4 or fewer cards in hand. Okay, so it is the upkeep phase. That is not, unfortunately, a bit of clue tech. However, it will possibly make life easier. So the hunting horror comes into play, engages with me, but of course when it does, this is not... it's one of the museum halls. Oh, I didn't know that. Describe and avoid and spawn in museum halls. All right, so we could actually sit tight for a bit and see if we can pull some clue tech. Let this guy come to us, and then we can give him a slap. Okay, so we're testing Visions of Future Past. Now this would normally be a good test. Unfortunately, we've got Curse Luck. We're never going to pass it by a load. So let's just let it happen. We are 5 on 5. We're 4 on 5, and that doesn't matter. It's a fail anyway. So, if only that discarded Rene. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 curses. 5. All right, we've lost Greta. That's a bit of a blow. But what can one do? All right, very little is the answer. Okay, so okay. I think I'm just going to have to draw cards to hope for a bit of clue tech here. I mean, we haven't got that much clue tech left, but we've got an evidence in there. I can't use this yet because I'm not desperate. Yeah, it seems like the best plan. So first action, draw a card. It's Heroic Rescue. That isn't particularly doing very much. Is that another useless card? Oh no, it's completely useless anyway, even in any other scenario. So that's the first action, draw a card. Second action, yes, Warren Rice. He's not clue tech, but he is going to give us a boost. So third action will be to play Warren Rice. And here we go. We are fighting the dude. Okay, so enemy phase. He moves in. He attacks me. Okay, I'll put the damage on myself. I'm going to put the horror on myself. I'm going to try and get to desperate range. Now, do I want to counter punch here? All I will be doing is attacking. I'll be attacking 4 on 2. I'll be attacking 3 on 2. So if I commit this, I'll be attacking back up to 4 on 2. No, I don't like that. I don't like that because of retaliate. So perhaps I just won't play counter punch at that moment. No, I'm not going to play counter punch at that moment. I'm going to go all in for one big attack and then try and get rid of. Here we go. Combat training. Oh, now we're talking. Actually, that could be a bit of a play. Oh, incidentally, I've forgotten her ability again, haven't I? I've been engaged twice with the hunting horror, so that's 2 extra resources I should have, which makes combat training a real possibility of a play. Here we go. What are we getting? We're getting Beyond the Veil, and I've just spent a whole turn drawing cards. Oh no. Okay, so the hunting horror is attacking me, but the joke's on him because he's just made me desperate. That's lovely. Okay, I mean, it's not lovely. We're still a million miles away from really standing much chance in this scenario, but we're a tiny bit closer now after that. Okay, so so for fast, I'm going to play combat training, and then my first action is going to be to attack. So I'm currently on 3. I really want to go 4 up, so I can absolutely get rid of Rene, and then we'll be good to go. So on 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going on combat training. All right, lovely. So we're 6 on 2, but because of the cursed luck, we're 6 on 2. 6 on 2. 6 on 2. Yeah, brilliant, fantastic. So that goes, and we do a damage, and there we go. And we are looking pretty good now. All right, so we'll fight again. We will commit heroic rescue. So this puts us on 6. Oh, no, let's keep that. Let's keep that. We might as well use the money. No. Let's save a bit of money. We're saving for a special occasion. So here we go. We are fighting. We are 5 on 2. It's our second action. That's a skull. That's a hit. And then for our final attack, we will spend 1 on combat training to try and hit it. Okay, and there is a skull. Brilliant. He's gone. Right, if only we had Greta, if only we had evidence. We don't, so it doesn't matter. But hopefully we can survive this mythos phase and just start getting some clues. Let's see what happens next. It's another counter. It's a 1-2 punch. Ooh, that'd be very handy if it pops up again, which it no doubt will. Second Doom going on. I'm going to have to take a breather in a minute. What have we got? Passage into the Veil. Okay. I mean, my allies can take 1 direct horror damage. I don't really want to fail this test. So I've got 5 willpower. Is it worth committing another card? Is it worth committing Flesh Ward? When you are dealt damage and or horror from an enemy attack, for some reason I thought this was only working on damage, but it works on horror as well. I'm definitely keeping that. I've really underrated that card through the whole game. I apologise, Flesh Ward. Okay, what are we on? We're on 6 on 3, because we really don't want to fail this test. Because then we can start having some fun. Oh man, we failed at the test. Okay, so we need to take 1. We will take the damage. We'll take the damage because we can't discard 5 cards, because I'm not going to allow myself to get in that situation. Okay, that's gone. Right, here we go. Time to investigate. So we have currently got an intellect of 3, and we're going against 2. Let's just think for a moment. 3 on 2. Do I want to waste Desperate Search, or should I save that for a rainy day? Let's save it for a rainy day. So we're investigating. So we are 5 on 2. First action, 5 on 2. Beautiful commit, that is. Right, here we go. This is it then. This is one we're going to sort of take a bit of a pump with 3 on 2. Warren Rice, come on, help us out here. Do you know what? The moment I did it, I thought, don't be students, and it was students. All that hard work gone. No. Okay. Well, we don't have time to muck around. Let's commit Desperate Search. So we are 7 on 2. Okay, and there's a third clue. So we kind of made neutral progress, although we did waste a bit of tech. Okay, upkeep. It's a Sour Mash. We gain a resource, and we put our third Doom on. What is it? Twist of Fate. Non-direct horror must be assigned to combat training before it can be assigned to your investigator card. So we can put this on Warren Rice, however, when he's gone, we no longer can. It doesn't matter because we got the damage. All right, damage is creeping up a tiny bit, but that's okay. Right, okay, so here we go. We're investigating, and we really, really want this to hit. So let's just do it. Here we go with 3 on 2. Come on, Warren Rice. Hang on a minute. You cannot investigate while you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand. Okay, I might have just made a bit of a blunder. So what I'll do is I'll waste my first action drawing a card, and let's just assume I did that halfway through the last turn. Sorry, that's a bit of a muck up. I'm not going to work on my way back. So here we go. Second action is investigating. 3 on 2. So strictly speaking, I couldn't have committed that card, so I drew a card instead. It's all happening. It's just in a different order. Okay, so second action, I've got that. And then third action, I am into the museum halls. And I have, strictly speaking, got enough clues. Oh, hang on. Professor Warren Rice lets me draw a card. Let's not do that. Just in case it comes down to one card and I regret that forever. All right, so here we go. End of my turn. What we got? Upkeep. It's the council coffers. Does this let me search my discard pile? It does. I could get Greta. Oh, is this the time where we're going to play the council coffers? That'd be cool. Here we go. What do we got? It is choose a style of card to discard. I will choose skills. Thank you very much. I'm going to take a little breather and just consider my options about council coffers. Okay, this is the plan I have come up with. I want to start getting rid of my clues because I'm a bit worried about the students, so I don't want to drop clues because that was just awful what happened earlier. But also I just realised that Flesh Ward is lovely because what it can do is it can prevent me losing combat training. Because I can block the horror. You know, if I get a retaliate or something like that, that seems pretty good. So it's going to be a bit of a nothing turn again, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to play Flesh Ward. But then I'm just going to get those resources straight back out and put them on the card. And there we go. Yes, I'm good for arcane slots. And the next 2 actions are simply going to be to draw the top 2 locations, which I probably won't even visit because I know that the restricted area is in one of the bottom cards there. Right, okay. Fine. All right, upkeep. What we got? Ooh, Unspeakable Oath. We are going to get 2 less experience this game. It is inevitable. All right, time is ticking. Let's see what we've got. Visions of Future Past. So we have got a willpower of 5. We will commit Salmash to go 6 on 5 because we don't want to lose too many cards for obvious reasons. That's the Cultist. That's a pass, and that's really good actually. That is my favourite commit of the game so far because we've stopped the big dude coming up. All right, it's over to us again. We've got 2 actions. We will go 1. We will go 2. And we'll put the 2 more locations into play. We don't care about this one so much, although we might have to go there to get some more clues. There we go. That is our first possibility of being the right one. Okay, now as for my third action, I'm actually going to put the council coffers into play. Not because I'm particularly thinking I'm going to play it, let's just squidge things up a little bit, but mainly because I know there are locations that make you drop assets. And I don't mind dropping that. And if things get very hairy, I can always use that. Right, there we go. End of my turn. Let's go. Upkeep. I've got Run for Your Life. That might come in really, really handy. We gain a resource. We go through our 6th. Doom. Crypt Shield. Blimey, look at that. It's almost like I knew. So we are 5 on 4. What would we ditch here? Probably the council coffers. Easy come, easy go, innit? Council coffers. Oh, it's an elder sign. Right. Now, sometimes the security office lets you look at the other side of cards, and it's got clues in there. However, that could just be it, and then suddenly I'm almost at the end of the game, and everything's looking good. That's a really, really big decision. Let me just think about it. So let me talk you through my thinking. All right. There's a 50% chance that security office is the one where I can look at cards that have come out, or is something like that. It's definitely got at least one clue. Whereas this could be one of 6 things. There's a 1 in 6 chance it's exactly where I want to go, in which case I'm laughing. But if it's not, it's probably something really, really bad. How are we doing for time? Right, that is the kicker, because the hunting horror is about to appear. Do we go for the big play? Do we go for the council coffers, get Greta into play? We'd have to bump off old Warren. See, that's what's stopping me doing it. That's what's stopping me doing it. I don't want to bump off Warren because it might just come down to my intellect at the end. Let's go to the security office. So first action, we're going to the security office, and it is 2 clues. It's a massive shroud, and it is spend 2. Look at the revealed side of an exhibit hall in play, or the top card of the exhibit deck. Oh my god, it's like a oh, I don't know, I feel like I'm in the Crystal Maze now. So I can either look at that or that. Now, oh god, this dilemma, because if I look at this and it's not it, then there's a 50% chance it's that. Oh my god, this is like the Monty Hall problem. This is pretty much the Monty Hall problem. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Take a breath. Right. Well, we're gonna do this ability. Let's check this out. No, because then I'm left with a massive risk. Let's check this out. Here we go. Ready? Spending 2 actions to look at this location. Do I flip it or do I just look at it? Look at it. It is not the restricted halls. It is the one without any clues. That was a good idea to look at that, and I ain't going there. Right. Okay. So that was my turn. Unfortunately, the big beastie is going to come along now and ruin my day. Please be evidence. It's the trench knife. What a card, trench knife. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to play it. So we are advancing the doom, and he has come back into play. Maybe I evade him at this point, or maybe I just 1-2 punch him and just get a wiggle on. That feels like the best play, doesn't it? 1-2 punch. All right. Mustn't forget to take a Mythos card. So I'm just going to rearrange myself. Here we go. What have we got? Twist of Fate. Oh, don't be a symbol, because this is going to put me under a bit of horror pressure. It is a symbol, so I will put one on Warren Rice, and the other one I will exhaust Flesh Ward to cancel one of them. All right, here we go. This is the plan. We are going to attack first, and then we are going to play 1-2 punch, because that can actually mean I do an extra bit of damage and I get rid of the unspeakable oath. Oh, this works. So, okay, we are fighting. We will put 1 on combat training. We are 5 on 2. Here we go, 5 on 2. Boom, that's 1 damage. So can we make the 1-2 punch work? Let's go for it. So second action, we play 1-2 punch. Oh, I get a resource because the hunting horror engaged me. So here we go. We get +1 for this attack. So this is 5 on 2. We still need all these to hit. Oh god, yeah, it'd be a real problem if this one didn't hit. It does hit, and now we get to hit him again with the extra damage. Here we go. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. 6 on 6 on 2. And we're going to do an extra damage, and we're going to get rid of our weakness. This deck is coming together so much better than I thought it would. Yes! Excellent. If only we had a Greta or an evidence. But it doesn't matter, because we have just... Well, if we ever get the experience, we'll actually get to keep it. Right, that was 2 actions. I need to get these clues. I don't have a good way of getting these clues. Okay, we've got a problem. How many actions have I taken? I've taken 2 actions, so I can't even look at that. What are we doing? I don't really like the idea of going evens. I don't really like the idea of drawing cards. Do we go cancel coffers? What do you think? Do we go cancel coffers? Get Greta in there, or get... Yeah... Okay, let me pause and have a little think. Right, this is the plan I've come up with. I'm not going to play Council Coffers yet. I'm going to see whether it is this card is the one that we want to see or not. So I'm going to spend 2 actions. Oh, no, I haven't got 2 actions. That's why I'm not doing it. And I'm not wasting my police badge. So let's draw a card. I mean, hopefully I won't get through my deck. There's obviously Mythos cards that make me do it, but it feels like drawing a card is the plan. It's guard dog, that's not ideal. Right, upkeep. Card, got a resource. It's self-sacrifice. Couldn't be less ideal. First doom goes on. Okay, Crypt Chill. This might be me losing my Council Coffers, which would suck. So here we go. We are 5 on 4. Come on, help me out here. Help me out here. Oh, no. That's a fail. We've lost an asset. Oh, and it's really decision time now. Oh, my goodness. How do you make this choice? Is it Flesh Ward? I think we'll go Flesh Ward. That could turn out to be a mistake. But I just want to keep the Council Coffers there as a potential option. Here we go. First 2 actions. We'll look at it. It is not the restricted hall. So we've got to get 2 more clues before we can do anything else. We don't have a way of getting 2 more clues. We could risk going into one of these locations, or we go for the council coffers now. Even with the council coffers, it's not looking wonderful, is it? We could get the what's it called? The with the desperate search back. Then we still need another one, and that is a horrible waste of council coffers. I don't think it's happening now. Oh man! Right, what have I done? I spent 2 actions. Do we just start taking the risky investigate? Let's play trench knife. No, let's not play trench knife. Let's draw 1 more card. There's an evidence in there. Let's go for it. Oh, it's Henry Armitage. That is an unexpected courage. So here we go. Right, upkeep. There's the evidence. I've now got a way of getting 2 clues. Doom. Arcane barrier. We can live with that. Right, let's go for it. So we're investigating. We're investigating first by committing Henry Armitage. We are 5 on 3. Oh my word, 5 on 3. It's a +1. Okay. Second action. We are committing evidence. 5 on 3. Come on, hit. Elder sign, we got it. Do we draw a card? Oh my god, no, we definitely don't draw a card. We move. So we are trying to get past this arcane barrier. We are on 5 on 4. What happens if we fail this? We have to we have to discard the top 5 cards of our deck or cancel the move. Oh dear, we need to pass this test. -1, we have passed the test. The police badge is doing everything. This is so good. I'm loving this. Right, here we go. Upkeep. Wow. Smite the Wicked. Oh, no. Actually, that's fantastic, isn't it? That's fine because he's about to come into play anyway. So he comes into play, but he does get toughened up. Oh, did I miss him being toughened up earlier? No, I don't think I did. I think he's only come in through the first time he came in, and then after that it was advancing the dude. No, he hasn't been toughened up. So the location furthest for me, we will choose the administration's office. He's going to do a bit of tidying up. And I don't know if I took my resource, but it doesn't matter. Third Doom. And then here we go. What do we got? Beyond the Veil's not going to do anything. I will discard skills because the only skill I've got is self-sacrifice, which is rubbish. So we're going to spend a clue, move. Here we go. Spend a clue, put that into play, which I won't be going to. Spend a clue, put that into play. And then move into the restricted hall. It is the restricted hall. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness I didn't muck that up. We still have to somehow get those clues. However, we're going to have a little bit of help. So I'm just going to pause. Right, guys, as you know, I try not to get too worried about misplays. However, I have just I've just finished the scenario and won it, which was nice, until I watched it back and saw 2 misplays that I just could not let stand. The first one was, despite talking about it, I completely forgot to put the resource on the hunting horror, or at least onto the shadows spawned. So that's one thing. Secondly, I used Flesh Ward to counter something that wasn't an enemy's attack. Cut a long story short, I should have lost the Flesh Ward at that point, which means I should have lost the combat training at another point. It's either that or lose Professor Warren Rice. So I think this is the situation. I've just spent 2 clues and I've just moved in here. He's just engaged me, so I gain a resource. I've got 2 actions left if I choose to use my police badge, which I am not going to do. So here we go. He attacks me. I take 1 damage and 1 horror, and that really needs to go on me. Which is a bit annoying. I won't play, or maybe I should play Counter Punch now. Yeah, try and get an action ahead. So what would that be? What would I be on? Oh dear, the thing is, skulls are not great here, are they? No, perhaps I should use Counter Punch for what are they called? What are they called? Help me out here. Icons. There we go. Right, upkeep. What do we get? Oh, Zoe's Cross. There's some icons for you. Resource and a Doom. What do we get? Oh, Curse Luck. Outrageous. Oh, Renee's just turned up for one last annoying hello. Right, here we go. Anyway, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and kill this guy. So firstly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. We will commit Zoe's Cross to go 6. That would be 6 on 3. Skulls on our side. Let's hope we go high. 6 on 3. It's -3. That doesn't get rid of Curse Luck, but it does do a damage. That is less than I'd hoped for. Okay, next we are attacking again. We will commit the Trench Knife. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 on 3. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, we will commit those two as well. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 3. Really want to get rid of the cursed luck before it is cursed. Oh my God, we don't have a clue to drop. We have passed that test, which is great news, and we have passed it by 1, so we get rid of the cursed luck. Good. So we're attacking again for the third time. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 on 3. Let's not count the punch now. We are just down to hitting and hoping. So here we go. 5 on 3. Is it 5 on 3? It's 4 on 3. It's a skull. That's a retaliate. We've got a major problem here. So that is 1 damage, 1 horror and 1 damage. We'll have to play counter punch. We're now 4 on 3. 4 on 3 it is. -1, that's a hit. And now we better discard the police badge. We've got 2 actions left. Come on, this has to hit. This has to hit, otherwise we've got major problems. 4 on 3, -1. He's gone. Yes, we got him. And we got an action to boot. Right. An action to boot, you say? Right. Okay. Well, let's just investigate, and then we'll see what the deck throws at us. So we are investigating. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 3. Oh, what wouldn't I give for 1 more action? Here we go. Finally, oh, it's a fail. Right. Okay. So upkeep. What do we get? We get a blackjack. We gain a resource. We get our 5th doom. What's this going to be? It is. Oh my God! It is obscuring fog. That is a disaster. Okay, here we go. Right, this is it. This is the play. You ready for this? It's going to take 3 actions, unfortunately, but it might be the only thing we can possibly do. Oh no, I'm about to have no cards in my deck. Okay, we need some luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 5. Oh, how did it come to this? How did it come to this? Skull. That is a fail. We need this now. Please. +1, we've got it. That's it. And that's to get us rid of the shred, the obscuring fog. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 3 for the game. The next thing we would do is draw a card and lose. Okay, we are 5 on 3. Let's have it. Yes, -1. We still did it. Woo, the council coffers are in play. All right, I need a little rest. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, there we go. Right, so we did just about get through it. Look, we had 1 horror left. These guys had 1 horror left on all of them. Harry Walter did not leave play. We didn't get Smite the Wicked. We didn't get whatever it is called, Bloodthirsted. We got away with it. That was cool. Why didn't I take the council coffers off? Well, it's because the first time I did it, I did a play with the council coffers, and it was really exciting. And I just thought, no, I'm going to leave it in. I did make life a little bit hard for myself, but it did all come together in the end. There we go. What a great scenario. I did not think I was going to win that, let alone winning it twice. But yeah, those misplays were just far too big to be ignored. I realise as well that at one point I should have spawned the hunting horror in the museum halls, and I spawned it at the security office. That's just the way it is. There's that balances out. I'm not at all worried about that. There's certainly stuff I could have done to mitigate all that. So there we go. That is the end of that play. Absolutely loved it. We've got a bit of a choice. We get to choose to take the book or not. And despite the fact it is adding a token to the bag, we will certainly be taking that book because it's super cool. And with the book and Warren, we might just get there. We might just be able to climb the mountain. We have got the small business of the never-ending train to get through, but that's just going to be super exciting. Speaking of super exciting, I did say there was some exciting news. The Great Old Ones Gaming, in conjunction with the Mythos Busters, are putting together an event. And we're going to be part of it. Dunlop's going to be part of it. This has been the first time we've been part of an event like this. We did take part in the what's it called, Iron Man at Farkham Con, but this we're going to be doing an hour slot. Why do I keep saying we? I'm only one person. What I'm going to be doing is, well, I was sitting there thinking maybe I'll just come up with some sort of cool idea, something new, try something new. But quite frankly, this seems to be providing enough entertainment to keep me going. So I'll probably just be carrying on playing with my Zoey play. By the time it happens, it will probably be onto Blood on the Altar, unless, you know, something horrendous happens on the train, which, let's face it, is quite likely. So it's for charity. It's a stream that's going on all day. It's on the 27th of February. It is for Doctors Without Borders, which is a fantastic cause, and it will be. It's called Horrors Without Borders, which is nice. Yeah, all the all the big players are going to be there, and little old me. So do come along and support. I won't be streaming live because I don't have the tech for that, but I will be recording a video and being in the chat, and that will be streamed live. So if you want to come along and support, then I'd love to see you. It's all for charity, which is great. There we go. Somewhat chaotic ending, but hey, who cares? We won, so that's great. So I will see you in a couple of weeks' time, where we will go on the train and we'll have a right old laugh. Okay, guys. Oh, by the way, we got 2 XP. I'm not entirely sure if we get a bonus or not. I think maybe we do because we're grabbing this book, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. All right. Bye.